King Leon II was born in the early 8th century, the son of Leon I, current king of Abkhazia and subservient ruler to the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantines called him Archon, and would surely do the same to Leon II when he came to the throne. His mother's name was Goronduk. She was the daughter of Prince Mirian of neighboring Kartli. In 767, Leon I would die. With Leon II's ascension, he would become king and Archon. One of these titles he would keep, the other he would rip off when the time was right. This is the story of the first independent king of Abkhazia, Leon II. Leon's reign for the first 11 years seemed to be largely peaceful. In 775, the Byzantine Emperor, Constantine V, would die of an infection while on campaign. His 25-year-old son, Leo IV, would be crowned on September 14th of 775 as the Eastern Roman Emperor. Leo IV was also the son of Tsitzak. She was the daughter of Khagan Bihar of the Khazar Khaganate. Their marriage in 732 cemented an alliance between the Byzantine Empire and the Khazars. 20 years before this marriage of Constantine V and Tsitzak, the sister of Khagan Bihar was also being married to a monarch. She was being married off to Constantine II, the king of Abkhazia, grandfather of Leon II. Emperor Leo IV, who is commonly referred to as the Khazar, was the nephew of his Archon in Abkhazia. In 780, Emperor Leo IV would die of a fever, quite mysteriously, at the age of 30. Many fingers pointed toward his wife, Irene of Athens. Regardless, this death and conspiracy ended the short-lived line of Khazar Byzantine emperors. Irene of Athens would become regent and would later go on to blind her own son in order to become the first female Byzantine empress. This left the Khazar-Byzantine alliance broken, while simultaneously, it strengthened the Khazar alliance with Abkhazia. Leon II, now being backed by the Khazar Khaganate, then declared himself to no longer be a Byzantine Archon, but an autonomous king in his own right. In 786, Leon II also used another family connection to gain a foothold over neighboring Iberia. This time, he cited his mother's lineage. Her father was Prince Mirian Chosroid of Kartli. He died decades ago in 741 while fighting the Umayyad Caliphate. At that time, his brother, Prince Archil, would succeed him. However, in 786, Archil would die after another Umayyad invasion that would also see Prince Stephen III of Iberia on the executioner's block. The two sons of Prince Archil both retreated, both moving to the Duchy of Tal-Klarjeti, a Byzantine province ruled over by a Georgian duke named Adarnase I. The elder of Archil's sons married the daughter of Duke Adarnase. In their absence, Leon II would claim Lazica by right of his matrilineal inheritance. He would occupy this land, and with his alliance to the Khazars, the Umayyad Caliphate found no interest in attacking. This grab would nearly double his land area and multiply his wealth a few times over. To strengthen his own connection to Duke Adarnase of Tal-Klarjeti, Leon married his oldest son to the daughter of the duke's oldest son. His name was Ashot Bagrationi, also known as Ashot the Great. This move thoroughly checkmated the descendants of Prince Archil, strengthening his claim over Lazica. The Archons of Abkhazia ruled from their capital city of Anacopia. This too, Leon II would change. He then moved his court to the much larger city of Kutaisi, an ancient city on the edges of Lazica that was located in the heart of Georgian lands. While Leon II seemed to wisely use marriage after marriage to gain power, we have no idea who Leon himself married. We do know that he had 3 children that would all become kings of Abkhazia. Going from oldest to youngest, they were Theodosius II, Demetrius II, and George I. For the rest of his reign, it seemed that Leon II was a passive ruler, who preferred peace rather than war. His neighbor and son-in-law, Duke Ashot, did not feel the same way. In 813, with Byzantine backing, Ashot Bagrationi declared himself to be the new presiding prince of Iberia. This did not seem to affect King Leon II, however, as he stayed a neutral power in the region for the next 15 years. In 828, King Leon II would die, and be succeeded by his oldest son, Theodosius II. King Leon II ruled as Archon of Abkhazia for 11 years, from 767 to 778, and independent king of a much larger Abkhazia for 50 years, from 778 to 828. His long reign, while mostly peaceful, was a transformative time for Abkhazia. Leon II, if nothing else, was a shrewd diplomat who really knew how to play the powers that surrounded him off one another in order to benefit himself. Also, a huge shout out to Zaruku, the artist who drew this. The link to his fiver will be in the description below.